Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Finding Full podcast, the podcast where we are chasing that dragon and trying to get that full, good feeling on a Whole30 diet. So, we are having the hardest time. By the way, this is not actually a podcast, in case you thought. This isn't like a weird backdoor pilot episode of a strange podcast I'm doing. Um, yeah, the biggest challenge so far, this is day 5, it has been to find enough food to be full. And Johanna and I had a conversation yesterday where we just said, we gotta eat more food. Like, we have 3 meals, we have enough food, we just gotta put more of it on our plate during those meal times, and not snack so much. So today we had a little more success. I made eggs again, and so I keep the quest of the eggs continues. I tried putting ghee down as the base of the egg, and then like almost fry it in that a little bit. But at the very least, to make it like a non-stick situation, did not work. Do not use ghee for your eggs. If well, you can use it for your eggs. Just don't use it as a non-stick agent because it doesn't work. Um, so I had messy eggs, which was fine because it was eggs. And then I finally packed enough for my lunch. That was great. A couple coworkers asked me if I was going to eat raw potatoes. Apparently that's a thing. Um, and the answer, of course, is no. I'm not a monster. And so I definitely cooked those potatoes until they were nice and soft. It was delicious. I've also discovered oh, curry powder. So here's the thing. I discovered Thai food in college. That's like a weird confessional. What'd you do? Oh man, I went through some stuff in college. Yeah, what did you do? I developed. I learned about time. Oh man, I got that good curry. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so I learned about Thai food in college. My lovely wife Johanna introduced it to me when we were dating, and I've never gone back. And when we first started dating, we first started being introduced to Thai food, I hated curry. I thought it was disgusting. And something changed in the late 2000s, the aughts, I guess they're called, and the early teens, where just, I love curry. It is my favorite food. Well, pizza, but curry. But pizza, but curry. It's like good angel, bad angel. Like, I love curry. In fact, that was our last meal we had before Whole30. Was we went to a Thai food restaurant for lunch, and I got curry, and I took the leftovers, and for dinner, I had curry, and I had no regrets. For breakfast the next morning, I wanted curry. So curry powder's been great, as you can kind of sprinkle it on chicken, and it kind of gives a little enough of that curry flavor that you're not missing out. And it turns out there's a lot of really good Whole30 curry, like chicken curry recipes. So I'm going to make one on Sunday, and we bought a bunch of ingredients for that. And so I was cooking dinner today, and I was cooking chicken, and I thought I would. It didn't work with the eggs, but I was going for it with the chicken. I put ghee down to like kind of give it some buttery goodness to cook the chicken in, and I cut up the chicken in little pieces, and I'm grilling it. And I was like, oh, I want potatoes too. So I chopped up some potatoes. I threw some potatoes in there, and I got these portobello mushrooms that I was going to use to make like a weird sandwich situation when you put portobello mushrooms on the edge. But I didn't get the right kind of portobello mushrooms for that purpose. They're like sliced. And so I guess they'd be over there, it's fine. But like, I just wanted to use them. So I threw that in there and I was like, this is starting to resemble curry. So I got the curry powder and I sprinkled some of that good powder on there. And then I got paprika, threw some paprika down. And I was like, you know what? I'm basically making curry at this point. So I poured it all into a pots and pans, pot. Yeah, it's a pot. And I put some coconut milk in there, put more curry powder in there, a little salt, a little pepper, and made myself curry. It's accidental curry for dinner today, and it was okay. It would have been better if I had thought it through a little more, because this really was spontaneous and really was like, I guess I'm having curry for dinner. Um, but it was a little bland. I think it might have been because I added the coconut milk pretty late, and I didn't let it simmer as long as I wanted because I had a couple auditions due at 7, so I had to kind of rush those. And yeah, I put a little salt, a little more salt in there, and it helped. But I'm really excited about the prospect of eating curry a lot. And I'm really excited about Sunday because I am going to follow a recipe where things typically go a lot better and get some of that good curry. So that's day 5. It's curry day um, for me, and I'm feeling pretty good. So tell me about your favorite accidental meal that you've made, where you started to make one thing and you added a thing and added a thing, and next thing you knew is this whole thing you didn't plan. Or if you've never done that, go to your kitchen, pull out the first thing you see, make something, start making something out of it. Open your fridge, pull out the first thing of that you see, combine them. Make a weird, cool recipe and tell me what you made. It'll be awesome. So that's day 5, and I will see you tomorrow.